Yep. I have the next one en route, but I'm keeping audio on for testing.
Test 1, 2. If you can hear us, sound off in the chat.
Can we please get confirmation if we hear audio?
Viewers Lounge, can you hear us? How do I? Is this not the right page?
No.
Is it survive?
Why is no one saying anything?
YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna go to YouTube really quick. And let's check it out. Oh, Survive Live. Post pinball.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, it says.
Oh,
Hello? Testing? You can hear us?
That's Facebook.
Hello? Testing? Okay, perfect. Sorry, Noah. We really just want to make sure we have the audio because you have something to tell our audience. Give it to us.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am at the final 6, and while everybody was scrambling at camp, I was just taking a little stroll around the block, around the campfire, looking for some wood, when I came across a goodie bag. So welcome guys, today's episode is going to be what's in my bag, and let's see. Well, this looks familiar. It's been a minute since I've been with her. Let me read the scroll, shall we? Congratulations! You found a hidden immunity idol. This idol will keep you safe from being voted at extinction. I know that's motherfucking right. And you know what? This looks way better than that fake ass idol that I made because baby ain't nobody voting me out. Good thing for me though is I have allies. So I know my name isn't going to get written down tonight, and we're saying Maris out the door. Which means I'm curious as to what point in this game can I use this last idol. Ooh, the last time you can use the idol is when there are 5 players remaining in the game. So I think I'll wait for next round just to secure my safety a little bit longer. Because I know shit's going to hit the fucking fan. Which also makes me feel really good because that means I don't really have to try that hard in the next challenge. Because this guarantees me to final motherfucking 4. I will say that like, I will think about if my ally is in danger, Jameson. He is somebody that I've been working very closely with in this game. He's somebody I connected to on a personal level as well as just a friend level, like just like a, I guess tribe, you know, like we've been working well in this game together. So knowing that and knowing everything I know, like I would use this on him if I have to because I'd rather go to the end with somebody, my ride or die, and lose to my ride or die than go out without any morals. I know the other tribe might think that I might not have any morals and I'm a fucking floater and all this other bullshit, but guess what? I have been loyal to the people I said I was going to be loyal to, the people who I've worked with, which is Mackenzie and which is fucking Jameson. So you know what? If I lose against them, I lose against them. But at the end of the day, I kept my word to the people I really give a fuck about. And I'm just so excited that this pretty much guarantees me Final 4. We shall see.
Thank you, Noah.
I can't believe I found this shit. Who the fuck has
Hello, Jameson. We're at our top 6. So tell me about last Orbital challenge.
The challenge is super fun. I don't think I've done that one before, but it was really fun to play. It's funny, actually looking at the ball makes you dizzy and was almost gonna mess me up. And so I would check in with it every once in a while, but then lift my eyes and look at something else. And I was in one of those states when it slipped right out. So I didn't win the challenge, so I didn't follow through on my promise that I'd be wearing it again this confessional. But it's actually working out really well for me for a couple reasons. It's Maris. Maris is going home, and she pitched me, and I really don't think I'm gonna regret saying this. I have 100% confidence in my people. They're gonna vote Maris out. I think I timed things very well, where I'm not the biggest threat, and I'm really gonna try to win the final 5 challenge tonight, tomorrow, whenever we do it. But I'm ecstatic that I did not have to win this one, because I pushed the narrative early on in this game that, like, oh, I know I'm a challenge threat, but, like, I'll be loyal. And I think I succeeded in making people not recognize my social threat level by just, leaning into the challenge threat level. And the fact that Maris is gonna go home with this vote gives me a fantastic opportunity, if I make it to the final 3, to explain to the jury that I was much more than a challenge competitor, that I had made really solid social connections, where even when they had an opportunity to take me out last minute, none of my people budged.
So, Jameson, it is the final 6, and the end is in sight. I feel like I ask this every confessional, but it's good to remind yourself. What are you playing for?
This will come back at Final Tribal if I make it, but I have a best friend named Braden who introduced me to Survivor, and he passed a few years ago. And 2 nights ago, I was laying at the camp, and I thought of him, because when I play these games, I play for both of us. And I swear to God, I thought of him, and then a shooting star shot across the sky. So I'm playing for Braden.
You always have the most heartfelt confessionals, Jameson. I don't even know what to say. Oh my God. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to tell the audience?
I think I've said what I needed to say.
Thank you so much, Jameson. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey. Hey, Maris.
Hi.
So you just competed in the Orbital challenge,
Yeah.
and you were in the top 2. Tell us about it.
It was between me and Angela right there at the end, and I really, really tried to lock in because I knew how crucial it was, specifically for me, honestly, against Angela in that moment. And I lost the rhythm for just 1 second, and I think it's cost me everything. And I get it. It's really actually nice. The sun is setting on day 7, and I think the sun is setting on my time in this game. Everyone's been so nice to me. People have, like, cried telling me they're going to vote for me. Of course, I tried to sway them. I've said Jameson's a huge challenge threat, which I believe, and I think it's going to be a huge challenge, and if Jameson wins it, maybe they'll regret that. But everyone's telling me they're not changing their vote. I think it's my time here. I think really we just needed Angela to have lost that challenge, and I would have been fine. But that's not how it crumbled this time.
So what are you planning to do at this extinction?
Oh, I'm gonna pitch my case again. I'll pitch the Jameson case because I think that's the only thing with traction. I'll play my little tiny dinosaur that I hatched from a baby egg, mostly as a bit because I've been telling everyone that this would come back in a big way all game. I don't think it's an idol, but why not try it, you know?
So as we're approaching day 7, Maris, what are you playing for?
Oh man, I've been playing this whole game for myself. And I think I've gotten what I've wanted out of this game, which was to prove that I could do it, to prove that I could make these connections, to prove that I could survive and thrive in this game. And I feel really good about that. Again, my fight's not done. I'll keep doing it, but I'm so proud of myself in the game I've played.
What would you tell day 1 you?
I would tell day 1 me to buckle up. It's about to be a freaking roller coaster. There were some real highs for me. The helicopter was huge. The merge feast was huge. The she shed reward was incredible. There were some real lows for me. I felt a lot of guilt voting people out that I really didn't expect that I would. And I think that also proves that I'm human in this game, and that's something I'm proud of as well.
And what do these types of games mean to you?
I love these games. I played my first LRG about a year ago, and I've been really hooked since. This is my 6th Survivor LRG. I've met just such an incredible community through this, and I can't wait to keep getting together with the Survive community in the future.
Awesome. Any final thoughts for the live community?
I can't wait to chat with you all soon.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Maris.
Thank you.
Hey there, Dewan.
Hello.
So, you just competed in the Orbital Challenge. When you guys got tree mail, you were very confident that you knew which one it was.
Yep, I did. I knew what it was, but I didn't do well, and I really thought I was going to do well. Like, I had a whole strategy to it. I was singing Katy Perry, Chained to the Rhythm, like the entire time I was doing it. I don't know what happened. I lost rhythm for 1 second, and the ball just fell. So I'm like, okay. But at this point, like, I already know that challenges is not my arguing point to win the game. I already know that. So I'm gonna, first of all, I gotta actually get to the end to argue anything. Right now, I think my best chances to win the game would be against Mackenzie and Noah. I feel like all 3 of us have kind of pissed the jury off equally. I think Noah maybe a little bit more. So I think that is my best route right now because I think Jameson, obviously, I mean, I don't even know what really moves Jameson made other than winning a bunch of challenges. But if that's what they admire in a player, then that's what they admire.
What steps are you going to take to ensure that that happens?
To get to the end,
Yeah.
I feel like I do need to pull off an immunity win at some point because if I don't get it, Jameson's gonna get it. I feel like Jameson is the front runner right now. It looks like Maris is going home, and I think that's the right move, unfortunately. And I think Maris has played a phenomenal game, and we had some good times working together. But unfortunately, right now, with how the game is set up and that jury, that bitter jury, that's all of her allies. There's no way I can sit next to Maris. I might as well quit if that's gonna happen.
So, as we're approaching the end of this game, what are you playing for?
I'm playing for my friends, my family, myself. Hoping to win $2,000. I've been out of work for like a week, so that would be nice. But like I said before, like I'm playing this for mostly the experience. I can't reiterate this enough. Winning for me will always be an added bonus. So that's where I'm at with this whole experience. I would love to win. I really would. I think it would be very cool to go from winning Big Brother Cincinnati in June and Survive in August/September. I think that would be awesome. 2 LRG wins in 1 year. I do know that I have a lot to. It's going to be an uphill battle for me. I don't think people appreciate the game that I played because I believe that the people that are in the jury, they just, for some reason, admire certain gameplays. But I believe that it's not all about being flashy. I think sometimes it is. Simplicity is a real thing.
Keeping it simple, what's happening tonight?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I entertained the idea with Jameson, only because of the comp threat, but it's like comp beast who's with me, or social threat where the jury is literally stacked in her favor. I think it's an obvious choice on this one, and I feel bad, but I love Maris. It's the right thing to do for me right now.
Any final thoughts for our live audience?
Not really, just whoever's cheering for me, love you. Thank you for all the support. To all the people that never have done an LRG, I highly recommend this game if you really want to challenge yourself, because this game is intense. Like, I never played a Survivor this hard, this emotional, and I didn't realize how emotional I was until I played this. I was like, oh my god, I'm actually really emotional. But I encourage everybody to play this game, and hopefully I can sneak out another win.
Hey, yeah. Thanks to one.
Of course.
Apply to survive. Hey, Mackenzie.
Hi.
Welcome to the final 6. So, you just did that challenge. Tell me about that and leading back to camp.
Yeah, so I was the first one out of the challenge. I didn't think I was gonna win it anyway. I'm not doing well in challenges this game, but I'm beat up, I'm tired, I'm so tired. So I'm just like, honestly, and maybe this is overconfident, but I don't know that I need to win an immunity to get to the end from here. We'll see. That could be crazy. But after that, pretty much, I think, so Maris and Jameson and Noah and I were all, and Duan as well, were going to vote Angela if she didn't win immunity, and then she did. So, like I said before, I think the best thing for my game is for Maris and Angela to leave. I think that I look better sitting next to the other guys than I do them. The girls have been playing amazing. We all collectively decided Maris. I asked Jameson if he could lead the pitch on that because I didn't feel comfortable because of the conversations I've had. But everybody was pretty much on the same page, so it wouldn't have mattered what I did. So I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think she has an idol. She looked in the trees for a little bit, but then we said our goodbyes, and she gave me her deodorant and her wipes and her spray, and it was a little bit emotional. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's a fake out.
So, Mackenzie, as we rear towards the end of this game, what are you playing for?
To get to the end. To just make my pitch to everyone, to explain holes in my game, things they might not have seen or clocked that I was doing, maybe clear things up with people, but I've never made it to the end before, and that's my goal.
That would be pretty good to beat your personal record. So, as you think about how you're going to get to this game, what steps do you think need to fall into place for you to clinch that spot at the end?
I would. So honestly, I kind of have deals to go to the end with everyone. So I'm thinking, kind of no matter how the chips fall in this next one, that I will make it at least one spot further. Final Four is going to be tricky. I think if Jameson wins, he takes me. I think if Noah wins, he takes me. If Angela wins, I don't know if I'm her first pick, but she could take me. Duan says he wants to go to the end with me and Noah, but I think that he thinks that he has a better chance sitting next to Noah. So if Duan wins it, then I think he takes Noah and I do fire with whoever's left. So ideally, Duan or Angela do not win Final Four because I'm a little bit iffy.
And you've already talked about it, but what's happening tonight at the Extinction?
I believe it's a unanimous Maris vote. I told her very candidly, we had our little goodbye moment. She understands. She was really cool about it. She asked me if there was anything that she could do to sway it. I said maybe last ditch effort, try to pitch Duan, because like maybe I could get on board with that. But honestly, I think for my game, it is best if she goes right now. So that's the plan that I think is happening.
Any final thoughts for our live audience?
I don't know why they made us bring our luxury items and everything, but I'm not looking forward to what happens after Tribal.
Any predictions?
Something annoying.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
You're welcome.
Hey, Angela.
Hello.
So, it looks like you have a familiar friend with you.
Dude, I'm happy to have her back. I think I'm naming her Jezebel.
And tell us where you got Jezebel.
So I won the last immunity challenge. It was the one with the circle with the ball in it where you like shake it around. We've been talking about it like for the past 2 days, wondering when we were gonna do it. But yeah, I won that one, which again surprised me, but I'm glad I did. I heard everybody else dropped and I'm glad I got to continue. I don't know if y'all noticed, but there were so many times I almost dropped it and I like had to recover. Every time I was like, I think I'm cooked. But I pulled through, so.
Who's cooked tonight?
The easy answer is Maris, however, you never know with this. Anything could change. Some people are worried about Jameson. So it's like, I don't know if they're gonna say like, oh yeah, we'll do Maris and then do Jameson. I don't know if they're like wanting to get someone else out. I don't know if Maris is gonna play an idol or an advantage. So if everything goes to plan, it's Maris. However, I think things rarely go to plan here, so.
And as you're starting to make a plan towards the end of the game, what is in Angela's plan?
Is that like a way of asking me who I want with me in the end if I get to the end? Or
I'll
just-
be frank, break it down for me. What do the rounds need to look like to have you at that end?
Okay, so in an idyllic world, I would win immunity every single time and not have to make fire. Reality's not perfect like that, so next challenge, there's 6 of us right now? Yeah. Maris goes home this round. The next time we have tribal, personally, I would like Noah to go. I think Jameson and I are tight, as y'all know. I've been saying that. Mackenzie, I like working with Mackenzie. I feel like she's earned her spot here. And I like Dewan. I think either I would like to win the next challenge and not have to do fire. If it's not me and somebody wins and gets to pick someone, I think I would like it to be Jameson. I trust him the most to pick me. And then hopefully Mackenzie would win fire. I think Mackenzie and Jameson would be harder to beat at the end, but I respect their gameplay and I like how they've moved and everything they've done. So I'd rather sit next to them knowing that they just, I don't want to say they're more worthy of it, but I feel like they put in the time and the energy and like the grit to earn their spot there. So I would like to see that.
And as we near the end of the game, what are you playing for, Angela?
Honestly, I'm just playing for myself. I did this on a whim. I was starting my road trip, and this was in the middle of my road trip when I found out about it months ago, and I saw that it aligned. Since it aligned, I was like, sure, might as well. I like Survivor. This is maybe the closest thing I'll get to doing it, so I'll just go and try my best and have fun. So I think I've proved myself to myself this whole time, which I'm really happy about. And I think I want to continue to prove myself to myself. Like my fortune cookie said, you never know until you try. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Angela.
Toodaloo.